Good afternoon. It's Philip, Arizona kid. I was asked to show loading and unloading a quad, more specifically a rancher. Now I do have a rancher here, it's my nephew's, but it really won't matter if you load a rancher or a foreman that I have right there. It won't make a difference, because they're going to be both the same style bike. So we're just going to use the foreman, and it'll still give you an idea how to load and unload a bike. Now let's start with these ramps here. These are the ramps that I have. They are almost 8 feet long. I think if you go on Discount Ramps is the website, they are 7 feet 11 inches long. That's why it's almost add another inch. You got 8 inches long is how, or 8 feet long, I'm sorry, 8 feet long ramp. And then they're 50 inches wide is the ramp, and they're made by Black Widow, and it's on the website Discount Ramps. So climbing up the ramp, this is my setup. So I made this because I got tired of using a bunch of straps, and I didn't want the bike to hit the front of my toolbox. So I ride up this. You can see the strap down the middle so I don't ride on it. And then my tires, you can see the tire marks touch those two wooden stops. I made that. And this yellow strap comes up to this red strap that ties into the tie down points in the bed of the truck. And then I don't know what this metal thing is called, but I'm sure someone will know who watches this video. And I put one of those on there, and it goes down the middle to there. Now the chain is there because I use that to keep the ramp from sliding out between, because the tailgate stays down because my quad's so long. And then there's my gloves, and that's an extra tie down, but I use that just as a secondary to keep the quad from coming off the truck. So I'm going to ride the quad up the truck, and then I will show you guys what it looks like once it's loaded. So let me get riding up to the truck. So we rode the bike up the ramps. Pretty simple, pretty explanatory. You know, everybody might say, well, how do you put the ramps on? If you don't know how to put ramps on, then we got some issues. But there is 2 safety straps that I go down to the hitch that you pull it tight to keep them from rolling off. And I do always ride my quad up the ramps in first gear. No reason to go any higher gear. Some people will even put on their 4-wheel drive just to make it an easier climb into the bed of their truck. And there's nothing wrong with that whatsoever. So we got the bike into the truck. I'm gonna go underneath here, and you would pull that strap off, which I guess I can show you guys me doing real fast. Take that, bring it up here, put it back on the ramp. See, it's back on the ramp. I only use one, you can use 2 though. And then I fold this out of my way so I can walk up. See, now you can see I can walk up. I can walk up to this. Now this is my receiver right here. I just take this middle strap, I twist it up underneath here, and you can hook it any way you want. There's no specifics on it. And then I will pull this strap tight, which I'm hoping if you're watching this, anybody would know how to pull strap tight, and I would ratchet it down. So it's not very hard to do that, and that would actually pull it close to it. Actually, I might just do that. I'm gonna have someone hold the camera. So he's holding the camera for me. I get under here. I ratchet that, and as I'm ratcheting it, it's pulling the bike forward. See, I ratcheted it down. You can see it's tight going all the way up there to that red strap that goes across the front, and that will pull it tight onto these wooden planks. See how it doesn't hit the toolbox? It stays off the toolbox and it pulls them tight to those wooden planks. you know, you can see it, me shaking it. It ain't gonna come out of this truck. It's in there. Now I will take this secondary strap right here, and I don't know if you can see me doing it or not. I'm trying to do this with one hand. Now I'll bring this strap across to the middle here, and I don't have enough. Dude, but I'll bring this strap to here, and I'll take this hook and I will hook it to the hitch. So let me get some slack on that just so you can. Now I pulled some slack out of that, and see, now it has plenty now, and I hook it on through there. Then I take obviously the other end and pull on it just like so, and make it tight. Now what, you know, that main middle strap is going to hold the bike there. That strap that I just did right now, just to the back end, that's just an extra in case this strap breaks for some reason. When you're driving on the road, especially when this bike's this close to the back of the truck, you know, hanging off the tailgate like that, tie it down. But then once I have that, I'm gonna have someone hold the camera again, and then I take the ramps and I slide the ramp into the middle like that, so you guys can see that. So now the ramps are in the middle of it, and everybody's going, well, how those ramps not slide out of it? Well, that's what that chain was I'm talking to you about. You could use a strap. You could bring a strap to right here, and then the strap to that to keep it coming off. I put that chain wrapped around this, and then I bring the chain back to here, so the chain to that, and it keeps it from ever sliding out. But in all honesty, I've never had that ramp move before. It's pretty much sticks inside of there. So that is the quad loaded into the truck. That's how I do it. Now I'm gonna start doing it in reverse. Pretty simple. You know, I come over here, gonna have someone hold the camera again. So, well, wait, let me do this first. I come over here, I take my key, I'd unlock the chain, pull the chain out of the way to the left. I come over here, have someone hold the camera for me. I'll pull the ramps back out. Now, put the ramps over to the side. I won't open them yet because what I gotta do, I gotta release all these straps. So, I'll come over here to this side. I'll release the red strap first, because trust me, you want to do the strap first because that middle strap's holding a lot more pressure. So this strap will only have pressure on it if that middle strap pops. So I throw that over to the side to get it out of the way. I get this middle strap, I pop it, take it off, lay it down there in the middle. It's out of the way. It's, once again, I'll show you, it's in the middle of this lane. They're out of the way. I'm not going to run it over. Make sure you take the straps off before you drive off the truck, though. I almost made that mistake once, and that would be really bad. You'll get yourself hung up. You know, I sometimes don't strap this ramp down to the truck when I back off, because it's not really pulling the ramps down when you're backing off, unless you hit the brake or something. And I usually just free roll, but let's do it the right way. Let's just get it hooked up. So hook it up, pull it tight, make that tight. You know, I could get in the side of the truck. I usually like to walk up the ramps, but I'll climb up on the side of the truck. Get up on the side of the truck. Now, I didn't tell anybody this when I first did it. I usually leave it in neutral, just to not put any transmission pressure on the truck while you're going down the freeway for a long time. But if you want, you could always come put your parking brake on after you get it all clamped down and all that. So let me get the camera hooked up, and we'll back it on off the truck. And that's pretty much it, guys. So the ramps are here. You obviously know the sequence to take the ramps off. When you're done, you know, I usually take that strap and that strap off and I throw them underneath the toolboxes to get them out of the sun. I usually will slide the ramp into the bed of the truck, and that's what that chain and lock's for. Then I'll chain and lock it to my truck, so when I go riding, you know, the only thing that someone's probably going to really want to steal are these ramps, because they're, I mean, you can get them on sale for probably $160, but they're usually like $210. So, you know, I usually leave them in the truck, but they are on discount ramp. They are a Black Widow brand. I don't know, I have no trouble. I even use them when I load into my trailer, so just because they're so wide, it makes it so much easier. But that's it, guys. That's how you load up a quad. I don't know more what I would tell you about it, other than that's how I do it. You know, a lot of people aren't going to have that wooden blocks that I made up there, but if you can, I would definitely recommend doing that. I kind of did it with scrap wood, but I'd probably get, you know, not a 2x6 piece of board and just cut it, make like square boxes like that, and then get that same little 1x2 like that and put it across the top. It just keeps it stable. Just make sure you leave a slot in between for your ramps to slide all the way to the front, because those ramps, like I said, they're almost 8 feet long. They're super long. But yeah, we're gonna head out on the trail again here in on this Memorial Day weekend, and we're gonna go super early in the morning. I'm not sure if I'm gonna record that because we're going to a spot we already been. We're actually going to the place where we saw that memorial, so I don't know if I'll film again, but I might, just because it's Memorial Day weekend. So so that's it, guys. That's how you you load up a Rancher, a Foreman, a Rubicon, any Honda quad, actually really any quad. That's how you kind of load it up. So you guys stay healthy out there and safe, and we'll see you on the next ride. Thanks for watching. Bye.